parts of verses in this tribute. This tribute starts out featuring Bill, who is a friend of mine who was a World War II veteran, and then it goes on to some other things. Bill was a young man when he went off to war and became a navigator and bombardier in the Army Air Corps. He knew the horrors of war as he set bombs away again and again and again, and sent those loads of death and destruction on the homeland of his ancestors and his kin. But they all knew what they needed to do up there where the air was thin, and though they were losing many planes and crews, they kept going back again. When their plane was severely damaged by enemy fire and flak, Bill was about to parachute out. And the crewman said, "Don't jump, Bill. There's still a chance we can get this big bird back." You've heard the song, "Coming In on a Wing and a Prayer." That crew was in one of those planes, and the sky is way over there. What they didn't realize, the members of that crew, was that God had other plans and jobs and things for them to do. It's so easy to forget our veterans like Bill, for it was so long ago that so many of our veterans went to battles, but we know it was not the politicians with their compromised employees who won for us the freedoms that our country now enjoys. There are those in every generation who in times of peace or war and strife go off to protect our freedoms, prepared to offer up their life. And now a new generation of Bills and Jims and Marys are so bravely doing their part to clean up some of the messes that the politicians start. Each Memorial Day, Independence Day, and Veterans Day, we honor and remember those who have served to protect our freedoms and the deeds that they have done. For those who have passed on and those who are alive, they are heroes, every one. So many of our veterans are passing on. The ranks are growing thin. But we need to remember what they did, because we need their lights again. We are here to honor our veterans and to extend to them our praise. We will not wait to pay them homage at the ending of their days. We salute and thank our veterans for all that they have done, for their families, their country, their communities, their churches, and for our citizens. They have built very large and long-lasting legacies of love and service to their fellow man, for which we are all very, very grateful. We ask God to pour out His blessings on our veterans and on all those who are serving to protect our freedoms this very day. And though we may not always deserve it, may God bless the USA. I think it'd be a good time before we say the Pledge of Allegiance for all the veterans who are here today to stand up.